Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. A Viroqua man was arrested after a vehicle pursuit yesterday. Deputies arrested 36-year-old Dustin Volden for felony eluding, possession of meth and drug paraphernalia, and OWI. According to the Crawford County Sheriff's Office, he refused to comply with a traffic stop in Soldiers Grove and sped away. He allegedly tossed drug-related items out the window before eventually pulling over. And a house was damaged yesterday in a fire on Gillette Street. The La Crosse Fire Department responded to 1416 Gillette Street around 2:30 Thursday afternoon. Firefighters say they arrived to find flames on the roof of the two-story home and smoke inside. One person was injured and treated at the scene.
All right, well, welcome into your local weather here. Your forecast is going to be showing you quickly. Today's headlines, we're going to go quiet and pleasant through the afternoon. We've seen that for the last few days now. Then a slight chance of showers coming in for Saturday around the 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock time period, and then again after 4 o'clock. We'll also see Monday and Tuesday with a 40% chance to start, and then on Tuesday, a 50% chance for storm activity working into your forecast. Take a look now. Not much happening except for high pressure moving below areas of Wisconsin, and eventually we'll be picking up those storms coming in. But for the next day or two, we are looking at partly cloudy skies, getting to mostly cloudy skies going into Saturday, and some pretty pleasant weather ahead of us. All right, so let's take a quick peek at what we've got going on. The radar is pretty quiet. We'll also see as we roll into it, current conditions are in the 70s and looking pretty nice across the board. Then we'll get right into your dew points that are even more comfortable in the 50s. How about this, though? We take a quick peek at calm winds for you. And as we go deeper into the afternoon, you're looking at Eau Claire holding on to sunshine today with temperatures getting up to near 80 degrees and La Crosse up to around 81 degrees by the time we get into your highs for the day. Back to you.
Thank you, Art. A global technology outage has disrupted companies around the world, including airlines, banks, and hospitals. The cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike says the outage related to Microsoft cloud-based services was not caused by security incidents or cyber attacks. CBS News correspondent Bradley Blackburn is at LaGuardia Airport in New York with the fallout.
Long lines and confused passengers filled airports around the world, from Newark in New Jersey to Pittsburgh and Chicago, even India and Hong Kong.
We were hoping that when we got here, it would not be canceled, but it is canceled.
Thousands of flights were canceled or delayed. The FAA says Delta, American, United, and Allegiant Airlines were all grounded for a period.
They said, don't worry, all the flights are delayed. That's what they told me.
The outage hit Australia particularly hard, closing down stores and forcing news outlets off the air for hours. It also affected IT systems used by the Paris Olympics Organizing Committee. The cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike says it was caused by a faulty update to computers running Microsoft Windows.
We identified this very quickly and rolled back this particular content file. Obviously, many organizations are impacted.
The problem caused airlines to lose access to check-in and booking services during this busy time of summer vacations.
Airlines are starting to recover, but there are going to be some pain points over the next 24, probably to 48 hours.
The outage highlights the world's dependence on software from a limited number of providers.
It can cause cascading outages, not just for the people who are direct CrowdStrike consumers, but for those that rely on other people that rely on CrowdStrike.
The Points Guy recommends if your flight was delayed or canceled to check with your airline and credit card company you use to book in case you're entitled to reimbursement for food or hotel stays.
Some hospitals and doctors were also affected by the outage, including Britain's National Health Service, which lost access to its appointment and patient record system. Former President Donald Trump capped off the Republican National Convention, speaking for more than an hour and a half, the longest acceptance speech in U.S. history. Trump started off his speech recounting the assassination attempt on his life last week and calling for unity in a divided country, saying, quote, "The division in our society must be healed." Trump only mentioned President Biden's name twice in the speech, but continually decried what he calls the incompetent and failed leadership in the White House.
If you took the 10 worst presidents in the history of the United States, think of it, the 10 worst, added them up, they will not have done the damage that Biden has done.
A new CBS News poll shows Trump pulling ahead of Biden both nationally and in the critical battleground states that will decide the election. Meanwhile, across the aisle, at least 20 House Democrats now publicly asking President Joe Biden to step aside. Many senior-ranking White House and Biden campaign officials now privately believe the president must step aside soon. A Democratic governor in touch with party officials says, quote, the next 72 hours are big, and this can't go on much longer, end quote. Some sources say Biden has become increasingly isolated, but a White House spokesperson says the president insists he is staying in the race and has a chance to win. Some sources worry Biden isn't getting good information about his poll numbers. Coming up, we'll take a look at a major shift happening at Starbucks. Why is the coffee giant transitioning from cozy cafe to takeout counter? We'll explore changing consumer demands and how Starbucks is adapting.
They don't clock out at 5 or care if it's the weekend. That means we keep working too.
So when Eric Hovde says that farmers don't work hard, that pisses me off.
Think of farming. Look at the old physical toil that it would take on your body. Now you're largely driving around a tractor.
A California banker criticizing Wisconsin farmers for not working hard? We know what that is.
Eric Hovde, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Do you suffer from burning pain, coldness, numbness, tingling in your hands, legs, or feet, and worst of all, balance problems? Have you been told you have peripheral neuropathy? Stop what you are doing, because there is help in a healthy way. We see physicians across the country throw a drug cocktail approach at this condition, getting minimal, if any, relief while neuropathy progresses toward being confined to walkers and wheelchairs due to amputations and disabilities. Drugs like gabapentin, Lyrica, Cymbalta, or opioids are designed to hide neuropathy but not fix it, and often come with dangerous side effects. Finally, there's a proven path to recovery that thousands of patients just like you have experienced. Our breakthrough, non-invasive neuropathy treatment is supported by FDA-cleared technologies based on published clinical evidence, creating a 99% satisfaction rating. More exciting, our patients enjoy our home therapy to conveniently accelerate healing. If you want your health freedom back, don't choose to suffer any longer. Call now. Spots are limited to the first 20 callers. Call today so we can help in a healthy way.
My feet hurt so bad in the morning, I couldn't even put my feet on the floor. So I had to start engineering my own arch support. So I got that, then I put this in there, this one. Finally, before I added another one of these in, I went to Good Feet, and they gave me this. So I built all this together to engineer a solution to my pain. And if I'd have just gone to Good Feet, I'd have been better off in the first place.
Good Feet Arch Supports, engineered for pain relief, personally fitted for you.
Welcome back. Netflix says it added 8 million subscribers from April through June of this year. That's more than a 30% increase compared to the same period last year. It comes as the video streaming platform has cracked down on password sharing among users. The Federal Communication Commission has voted on a rule that cuts the cost of prison phone calls. At large jails, 15-minute calls can cost more than $11, but the new rule will lower that to 90 cents. At small jails, a 15-minute call would cost more than $12, will be lowered to $1.35. There'll also be a per-minute rate cap for video calls. Thursday's vote comes after President Joe Biden signed a law last year that clarified the FCC does have authority to regulate call rates at correctional facilities. And Bissell is recalling more than 3 million of these handheld steam cleaners due to potential burn threats. The company says it has received nearly 200 reports of hot water or steam spewing from the product, with more than 150 reports of minor burns. Consumers are cautioned to stop using the recalled product and contact Bissell for a refund or credit. A major shift at Starbucks has changed its personality. Once a place where coffee lovers would spend hours enjoying its comfortable seating and jazz music, Starbucks has now become more like a takeout counter. At many locations, you're lucky to find anyone sitting down. So what caused this shift? A change to Starbucks sit-down business model, which came in response to several trends: demand from customers ordering coffee in drive-through lanes or on their smartphones. These orders now make up 70% of U.S. sales. The shift from a business serving hot coffee to one in which cold beverages make up more than half of sales. And of course, the COVID-19 pandemic, which forced cafes to shut down indoor seating. And ice cream you scream for National Ice Cream Day deals this weekend. Several major frozen treat chains, including Carvel, Dairy Queen, and Dippin' Dots, all offering promotions. Some deals are only available through the company's apps. Cold Stone Creamery has released limited-time ice cream floats and a fudge sundae to celebrate. National Ice Cream Day, by the way, is Sunday, July 21st. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
Bring your home to life with colorful pieces from Ashley. Discover trending hues and styles starting at $499.99. From bold and bright to soothing and serene. Cue the color, only at Ashley. Shop more deals in store and online.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
To oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
Today, a little bit more special.
That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
When you're injured in an accident, one mistake could cost you a lot of money.
Nobody knows bikers and the law like Hupy and Abraham.
They know how to get you all the money that you deserve.
It costs nothing for you to contact Hupy and Abraham, and they will never take a fee unless they win your case.
They got me way more than I thought I would get. Hupy and Abraham mean business.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
Bring your home to life with colorful pieces from Ashley. Discover trending hues and styles starting at $499.99. From bold and bright to soothing and serene. Cue the color, only at Ashley. Shop more deals in store and online.
You earn trust by making a commitment and sticking to it. By telling the heartwarming stories with the same consistency and dedication as the difficult ones. And being there when needed. All day, every day. We work hard for this trust, not just because we love what we do, but because we, like you, expect more. We are News 8 Now.
A biobank with the genetic information of more than 500,000 U.S. veterans is giving scientists new weapons to understand disease. A study published by the American Association for the Advancement of Science tracked 2,000 traits to see how they may be linked to genetic variations. The veterans database is far more diverse than earlier biobanks, and that's helping scientists pinpoint potential links that have been missed in previous studies. Time-lapse imaging is a popular and sometimes pricey add-on to IVF fertility treatment that promises to help clinics select the best embryos for implantation. But a new study from scientists at Queen Mary University of London found it does not improve live birth rates compared to more conventional approaches. The researchers say the information could help clinics and patients better balance their resources. And a new study published in JAMA Network Open tracked neonatal mortality rates during the early period of the COVID-19 pandemic when social distancing measures went into effect. Researchers found an association between social distancing and some higher neonatal mortality rates and suggest it may be because pregnant patients could not access medical care as easily due to pandemic public safety measures. They say it's important to consider the ripple effects of broad behavior changes during a pandemic. Those were some of today's top health headlines. Taking a live look outside now from CityCam 8. Art is in next with our forecast.
It's the 50th anniversary sale at Home Seasonal Concepts with over $1 million in prize giveaways. Register in-store and at homefurniture.com. Plus, get up to 15% off sale prices on the best selection of porch and patio in the Midwest during the 50th anniversary sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Listen to Senator Tammy Baldwin.
What is your view of the Biden presidency?
It is one of the most successful administrations in generations.
Most successful in generations? Inflation is sky high. Our border is wide open. Drugs flood our streets. The world is in chaos.
One of the most successful administrations in generations.
If this is success, we're in big trouble.
I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
Well, that was too close. If we keep waiting, it'll get one of us.
I know these things can be a real hazard, but groundwater does this to concrete all the time.
Water did this.
Mm-hmm. But it's okay. You can lift it back up.
Well, let's get lifting.
Let's do it.
The effects of water can be surprising, but you can. Put water back in its place with a free inspection from Innovative Basement Authority. For a limited time, get $500 off any repairs when you call or go online today.
These were my great-grandpappy's glasses. And now they're yours, son.
Why can't I just get my own?
What? No, these have at least a few hundred years left in them.
I think the kid needs his own. Get 2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79, all same day.
Yeah, I want my own.
Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Get a sleep like no other on an Heirloom mattress from Home Sleep Express. And right now, pay no interest for 5 years. Plus, get free white glove delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Heirloom, the perfect sleep, night after night. At Home Sleep Express.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Well, welcome back and good afternoon to you. As we take a look at your local forecast here, we'll go back all the way into the early morning and show you a time lapse here, putting this into motion for you. You can see a beautiful view going right over La Crosse, all that sunshine, and then a few little clouds kind of sneaking on by, bringing us into at least mostly sunny skies to partly cloudy conditions. A beautiful day at hand right about now. Oh man, it's absolutely gorgeous, right? Current temperatures holding on to the 70s, widespread, looking pretty nice across the board for everybody. Expect partly cloudy skies today, and then eventually we'll get into Saturday and we'll look at least partly to mostly cloudy skies popping into the picture for us, and then eventually we'll get into the potential for those clouds for picking up a little bit of moisture, getting closer into areas right by Minnesota, and eventually they get closer to us as we go deeper into the forecast. So we go into tonight, we're looking at closer, if you're going into Minneapolis, a little bit of rainfall on the way there. Mankato also picking up a little bit of that. We go into Saturday here, picking up some rainfall possibilities. It's mostly to our west, but then we see some coming in at night. We could get into Saturday about 6 o'clock, looking at a slight chance of shower activity working into your forecast, and then continuing on possibly again into Sunday morning around the 12 o'clock hour, possibly 11 o'clock in the morning, and then getting to about 1 o'clock. You see here with more of that rainfall kind of receding off a bit, but coming back again as we go into Monday. Now, that being said, an area of low pressure sneaks by, grabs more moisture with another low possibility of that coming in for Tuesday, and then drags that moisture a little bit closer to us with a wrinkle in the forecast, and that adds in a little extra moisture coming in for Wednesday all the way into at least 11 o'clock at night. That being said, all the way into Thursday, possibilities of up to about 3/4 of an inch of rainfall, possibly. Not a lot of it. It's not a gully washer, right? As we get into today, about the 7 o'clock hour, La Crosse is going to drop down as far as the river is concerned, getting into just about below 10 feet, and that means the flooding issue is not a problem anymore. Zone forecast today, we'll get into it and we'll see the possibility of temperatures rising into the upper 70s to the low 80s. Very comfortable conditions indeed. Very light breeze for you. That will go all the way down into Lynxville as well. You're looking at that possibly as you go into Winona as well, and so you're seeing as we get a wider view here all the way to La Crosse at 81 degrees up to the north. You're also looking at areas by Whitefield or Whitehall. It's all looking about 79 degrees, a little bit higher up in Ladysmith at 78. And we'll go to Unalaska, possibly a little bit nicer for us. In Eau Claire, you're looking at local temperatures to be very comfortable indeed for everybody. Take a look at how this all plays out. We'll go to 81 degrees with partly cloudy skies. We'll see tomorrow looking at least Saturday with a 20% chance of rainfall. And that will continue on. We'll go into how this all looks for an 83-degree temperature there for Saturday. Then we look at 40% chance for Sunday with the first round of thunderstorm activity sneaking in, picking up as we go into the early portion of next week with a 40 to 50% chance. Low 80s still remain. We'll see by Wednesday more of those storms pop in, about a 40% chance continues. And then by the time we get into Thursday, into Friday, well, it all begins to break down just a little bit and more sunshine on the way for everybody. Temperatures around 85 on Friday.
All right, looking like a pretty good weekend, at least today and tomorrow, right?
Not too bad.
All right, Art, thank you.
Okay.
Coming up, a 10-year-old hero's quick thinking saves lives on the highway. We'll show you how this young farm boy maneuvered a car and boat trailer to save his grandpa's life.
Drug companies are making record profits while our families struggle. As a state lawmaker, I've passed bills to cut prescription drug costs. I'm Katrina Shanklin, and I approve this message because in Congress, I'll work with anyone to negotiate lower drug prices.
At Driven to Clean, our goal is fast, efficient cleaning of your trash bins and dumpsters. Our high-powered wash system and autonomous trucks kill almost 99% of all bin bacteria using 200-degree pressurized water to blast away germs and residue. We come the day after trash or recycling pickup for residential services and pre-schedule for commercial. Once completed, you'll have the cleanest bins around. Check out our plans and pricing at driventoclean.com.
Hi, I'm Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. If you haven't been in this year, consider this your invitation to stop by.
Adam Sandoval's Great American Convoy will be riding into Great River Thursday, July 25th from 3 to 5, raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project. Meet Adam Sandoval, donate to the Wounded Warriors, and ride with the convoy.
Whether it's your first time on a bike or you've been riding for years, I want to invite you to stop into Great River Harley-Davidson.
It's the Hy-Vee BOGO sale this Friday through Sunday. Buy one, get one free. Get BOGOs, BOGOs, and more BOGOs. Buy one, get one free, including on our award-winning Hy-Vee Chinese. Get BOGOs on more than 100 items store-wide. And when you buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free. And buy one, get one free. Don't miss the Hy-Vee BOGO sale this Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Would you hire a barber who's never cut hair before? So why send someone to Congress who's never held public office and never passed a single bill? I'm Katrina Shankland. I approve this message because we need an experienced congresswoman. Right, Jed?
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A Georgia 10-year-old recognized for his bravery and quick thinking. The boy's grandfather had a diabetic episode while driving down the interstate. Sawyer Bucky explains how Drake Lynn managed to steer the car to the side of the road and call for help.
If you were 10 years old and your diabetic grandfather went unconscious at the wheel, would you have known what to do?
Hey, my papa's diabetic and panicking. He was on the side of the road. I pulled him over. I'm looking and I pulled him over on the side of the road. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I pulled him over on the side of the road. We're at the sign that says recycle. We'll say it, and it's exit 320. We're right at exit 320.
Drake Lynn did know what to do. Drake was able to grab the steering wheel and drive the two to safety. But keep in mind, they were on the highway when this happened, going about 70 miles an hour, and they were carrying a boat.
All the stuff is going through my mind, like, what's going to happen? Are we going to get in a wreck or what? But it worked out perfectly.
That was just remarkable. I mean, it was just amazing. Probably one of the most touching calls that I've took since I've been at 911.
Today, he was honored at the Gordon County Sheriff's Office for his bravery.
Your actions on Monday, the 15th of July, 2024.
Drake's family tells me they're guessing he knew how to take the wheel because of his time on the farm.
What an extraordinary young man that took a dangerous situation and made it safe for him and his grandpa.
I like it because I did something that could save a lot of people's life on the interstate, and that's something that Spider-Man or somebody would do, so yeah.
Smart boy. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we return.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 20 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Are you ready for a red-hot summer? At King Furniture, our prices are... Get your choice of these quality Jackson sets for $11.99. Need something more custom? Check out these 5 England sets for just $14.98. Available in your choice of over 100 fabrics. And in your home in just 30 days. Need a new recliner for Dad? We have hundreds of recliners all on sale and in stock. Get into King Furniture while the prices are...
You can tell it's the dog days of Christmas. Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls puts a little snowman in your summer with the Dog Days of Christmas giveaway. Stuffing your stocking with a share of $20,000 cash. We're celebrating Christmas in the summertime with cash drawings on August 31st. Pick up a free drawing entry today. Earn bonus entries playing slots or table games. And on Saturday, August 31st, you could unwrap some cold cash. It's the Dog Days of Christmas at Ho-Chunk Gaming. See the Rewards Club for details. Must be 21 or over to play.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 20 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Download the News 8000 app today. There's been more than a few changes over the years. But if there's one thing that hasn't changed, it's our commitment. 70 years and counting. Thanks for watching.
We're looking at skies to be at least partly cloudy today. You're holding on to temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Very comfortable and very quiet indeed weather-wise. Tomorrow, well, we have a slight chance of shower and thunderstorm activity. We'll go into the next few days looking at rainfall coming in on Sunday possibly and continuing into Wednesday.
All right, I won't be sending you any complaints this weekend, but next week I might have to.
I'll take it.
Keep you updated.
Okay.
Thank you, Art,
All
and
right.
thank you for joining us. We will see you back here tonight. Until then, enjoy your Friday.